My name is Dickey and you're at the Hair Rules Salon. Welcome to Taryn Guy's Salon Series.
Hey guys, so this is part 2, and in this part we are going to talk about the wash and go for the kinkier texture.
Yes.
And I think this is important because a lot of women who have kinkier textured hair, they feel like they can't wash and go, or wash and go is not for them, and they automatically go into styles to manipulate the texture to make it look a little different or more manageable for their their hair regimen in general.
Time management.
Yeah. So today we're using Karima and her hair. We're like all up in it. And hi Karima. Hi. Yeah, seriously. And when she walked into the salon, I said, "Did you just walk in here with a fresh twist out, about to get your hair washed? So what's going on with that?" And what did you tell me?
It's been in for about 2 days now, 2-3 days.
Yeah, the twist has been out for like a week, and then you just let it out a couple of days ago.
Yeah.
So yeah, she has a fresh twist out. This is what she does.
Why every 2 days? Why so often?
It's just easier that way. It makes it look better, I guess.
I like that. And what would happen if you got more days? If you waited 5 days, for instance? I know a lot of them do that.
It's just like a lot of shedding, especially when I'm washing. Yeah, so I just detangle it.
Got it.
Do you have any issues with your hair, period?
The styling time. It just takes way too long to style. Like 2 hours just to do the twist out.
So this is what we want to do. We want to condense everything for her. We want to simplify everything for her. And that's what we're going to do today.
Right, you've been natural for how long?
3 years now.
Oh, okay. And you just want it to be easier.
Yes.
Right. Have you ever done a wash and go?
Yes, I have actually last year at your salon around this time.
Last year?
So you haven't mastered a wash and go?
No, I haven't.
Right. Have you tried it at home alone?
Yes.
And it was?
It just doesn't. The curls form, but it's not the way it is at the salon.
Got it. I really enjoy educating women, particularly how to get the same results that we do in the salon at home. That's what everyone's experience is when they come here, is that the education is built into the appointment. So you're a part of the experience, and we're not talking at you. We're showing you how the shampoo feels in your hair, what it looks like, what the conditioner does, at what stage you're at, where you get to styling. Biggest misconception is that wash and wear styling is time consuming too, because everyone wants this hair that they don't have to be bothered with.
Yeah. So we have to kind of, mess up this little perfect twist out that we have, and we're gonna get it to the sink.
Right. Get some more perfection from her wash and go.
From your natural style.
Exactly. All right.
There we go.
So the great thing about just simply having natural hair is that you can simply incorporate your hair care and styling routine into your shower routine, because all you're doing is re-rinsing and reconditioning. And so that method, it just transforms your texture. You think differently about conditioners than you have in the past, because they help to prep your hair for your styling product, right? So the first thing we're going to do, well, the first thing you're going to do when you get in the shower is co-wash, right? So if you work out, or if you did your hair this morning, and you've been beating the heat all day, or you're going out tonight, you get home, you want to get in the shower and, make it all fresh again, make you fresh again. Wouldn't it be nice to be able to wake up in the morning and the first thing that happens is this? Tell me how amazing this would feel if when you got in the shower this could happen.
Oh, that would save so much time.
If you're not pressing your hair, what's the fear of wetting it? It's not like you're going to mess up your press.
Yeah.
Your hair is natural. It's not like you have to now run from the rain anymore, right? Because you'll just simply redo your hair.
Okay.
That's what transforms your texture, because you're now using conditioner on a regular, everyday basis. So water cleans, conditioner just simply reconditions.
Okay, that's good.
So now that we've rinsed your hair, we've cleaned it, because water cleans, water hydrates. We're going to now conditioning. Conditioning for your hair texture is like a relaxer. It's the one thing that softens it up and allows it to help to reveal the curl pattern. So conditioner also preps your hair for your styling product. So your conditioner it helps to reveal your curl pattern. Your conditioner helps reveal your curl pattern. Your styling product captures your curl pattern. So think of like your conditioner in terms of that way. And you're not going to put a little bit of conditioner in a lot of hair. You're going to put a lot of conditioner in a lot of hair to help relax it and detangle it. You think of doing your hair once a week and it turns into a big production, right?
Yeah.
So the frequency of wash and wear styling is what makes it easy and doesn't turn it into a production. So if you did your hair this morning and you got in the shower this evening and you're going to redo it, the hair just got done.
Yeah.
It's soft. It's detangled. It doesn't take the big production that it did if you had let that hair sit for days at a time. So basically you want to put enough conditioner in there to relax the hair to make it hang. Because this is about lengthening your strands, your coils, and getting as much stretch. So you have to start off with hair that's being weighed down, detangled and stretched out. So everything that you do is relevant to it being stretched out. All you're doing basically when you get in the shower is, like I said, rinsing to clean and reconditioning the hair to reveal your curl pattern. And now I'm rinsing out your conditioner, right? And you're going to be left with hair that's super soft, hanging, and detangled with the perfect curl pattern. Whatever it is for your hair texture. Whatever your natural hair texture reveals is what it is. And you can only see that revealed when it's wet with conditioner on it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Because dry hair doesn't want to curl up. It's only when it's super wet, super soft with conditioner. So the biggest mistake that women make when they do wash and goes is that the hair's not wet enough and they're not using enough product. Your styling product, their new generation of gels now, they're more like conditioners than they are gels. They're leave-in conditioners that add hold. And so you're going to use them like you would the conditioner that I put in your hair. You saturate your hair with your styling product. Put your hand back here.
Oh, okay.
The hair's hanging, right? So you literally go from super wet. I'm using curly wet. So I literally go from there to here. See, I think of product as a tool to help me achieve something. What you need to have done is you need your natural texture stretched out and elongated, right? And that's what the product, when I put it through your hair, I'm using it to help me to achieve that. And see, I'm working it through from the roots, squeezing and stretching and detangling the hair. And the product, or your curly whip, your styling product, helps it to stay there. This is your natural curl, so all you're doing is setting it. It's a glorified wet set. If you got a roller set, you've gotten a roller set in the past, right? When you were relaxed?
No, never.
Never had a roller set?
No.
Well, it's the same concept. Most people that get a roller set, the hair has to be super wet when they put it around the roller. And they're not going to put a towel dry section of hair around the roller. It has to be very wet around the roller. And they get into the dryer, they're not going to mess up their set, right? They're not going to get up in there and take the rollers out until the hair is dry. That's all this is. You're applying your styling product to super wet hair, and then you're setting it under a dryer. Whether you decide you want to air dry it, sit under a portable hood dryer, or use a diffuser, it's up to you. And stand all the way up. Now you're in the shower, right? So put this over your face. Flip your head over, shake it really hard. Exactly. Oh, you do know how to do this. And if you like it on your face or back, then when you come up slowly and just kind of shimmy the hair. Exactly. So it just kind of comes down around here. Take a look in the mirror. Come on over. Right, so that's it. So if it doesn't look like this when you start the drying process, it won't set like this.
Okay.
This is what you're looking for when you're looking to begin, like either leaving the house or sitting under a dryer. If it's still big and frothy and not looking the way it should, it's not going to set that way.
Okay.
All right? You like a little part, there you go.
And voila.
Voila.
This is what we have. And I saw your reaction when you first looked in the mirror and you were just like, so what is that about? Why do you feel that way?
I've never seen my curls pop like this. I can never get these results out. Ever.
And can you kind of recap what you did exactly and what she can kind of follow from here on at home?
So a lot of it was just co-washing, right? Co-washing with enough conditioner. You have a lot of hair, so you're rinsing to clean, so you've got super wet hair and you're applying conditioner. Like I said, conditioner is kind of like a relaxer for your hair texture. It's the one thing that calms it down. It also helps to curl it up because dry hair doesn't want to curl up, soft hair does. So we used a lot of conditioner and also the weight of that conditioner is all relevant to keeping the hair weighed down and stretched out, right? So more importantly, we didn't use a little bit of conditioner, we used a lot of conditioner. Conditioner is your best friend.
Okay.
It's much different conditioner is much different for someone who has straight, flat hair. They hate conditioner, right? Your hair loves conditioner. It's a sponge. You can't put enough of it on, it's impossible. The whole idea about wash and wear styling is more about proper hair care than it is a tip or a trick or a styling. The tighter your curl is, or the tighter your kink is as a 4, the less days you can go by, the less days can lapse before you co-wash again.
And that's just the real deal about it. There's
Right.
no way of getting around that.
And it's confusing because you've heard of, a lot of women will say, oh, I co-wash every week. Well, what do you mean every week? You shampoo once a week. You co-wash in between those shampoos more frequently if your textures has a lot more shrinkage, right? And it gets confusing because you have brands, bigger brands that hold on to these taglines that we've learned about natural hair, and they confuse women. So there's one called co-wash. It's like, no, that's actually, that co-wash, that brand called co-wash is your primary shampoo. It's not a conditioner. It's a shampoo that looks closer to a conditioner than a traditional ordinary shampoo that has suds, which is a disaster for your hair texture.
So how can she preserve this style at least for the next couple of days?
So Desiree will probably get 2 full great days. And the better you do it, the less damaging it will be to your hair on the second day, right? So the ideal of this one was to keep the hair strand stretched out. So you can remember I said roller set. The ideal is that you're now gonna stretch out your roller. Just like if you took the rollers out after a roller set and they glue dry it, well, you're now going to stretch it. So you take big sections and you release the curl at the root. And this is what? Keeping the hair stretched out. This is another form of protection stage in your styling. Keeping the strands from drawing up so that they don't tangle up and break off. So this is actually more lengthening than you were getting with your twist out.
Yeah.
Right? So imagine if you incorporated wash and wear in your hair and you mastered the technique. We talked about using enough conditioner on very wet hair and applying styling product, enough of it to your very wet hair. Imagine doing this every day or every other day opposed to giving up on it.
And then it seems like it less work.
Exactly.
Anyway, if you do it more frequently, you won't have like the long detangle sessions.
Exactly.
And it's already moisturized and it's ready to
feel your hair. It feels soft, right?
Yeah. And styled. I understand the capturing of the styling product.
Right, exactly.
Any last words? Pharrell, you're happy?
Yes.
And you see you have as much style and definition as you did. Your twist out, which takes you 2.5 hours every other day.
So hope you guys enjoyed part 2 of this episode. I just want to thank you, Karima. You look beautiful. She said she's gonna play in her hair all night. And also, of course, again, I want to thank you, Dickey. Genius.
Any opportunity to give a little information.
Thank you guys for watching, and we'll see you next time. For Hair Rules products and more salon information, visit hairrules.com.